Did you know that cardiovascular diseases remain the leading cause of death worldwide, according to the World Health Organization? It is estimated that over 17 million people die every year from heart-related issues, and most of these deaths could be prevented with simple lifestyle changes. After the age of 60, cardiovascular risk increases drastically. The body no longer responds the same way, blood vessels lose elasticity, and arteries silently begin to accumulate fatty plaques. The problem is that symptoms often only appear when it's already too late. If you feel tired when climbing stairs, experience chest pain, or have persistently high blood pressure even with medication, your heart may be crying out for help. But not all is lost. Nature offers powerful, scientifically studied solutions that can help protect your heart, clean your arteries, and regulate your blood pressure. In this video, you will discover 3 medicinal herbs with remarkable properties. They work directly on cardiovascular health, help unclog arteries, and can naturally and effectively lower blood pressure. And the best part? They are accessible and safe when used correctly. But before revealing these herbs, it's crucial to understand what really happens inside your body after 60. What weakens the heart? Why does blood pressure rise? And why do so many conventional treatments fail to provide lasting solutions? Stay with me until the end of this video. What you learn here could literally save your life, or the life of someone you love. And if this topic is important to you, like the video, share it with those who need it, and subscribe to the channel. This helps bring quality information to more people and strengthens this community of individuals who care about living longer and better. Why does the heart weaken after 60? The heart is a muscle, and like every muscle in the human body, it ages. After 60, natural and inevitable changes begin to occur in the cardiovascular system. Arterial walls become stiffer, resting heart rate may decrease, and the heart's response to physical exertion becomes compromised. One of the main reasons for this weakening is the accumulation of minor damage over a lifetime. Poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, chronic stress, excessive salt and sugar consumption, as well as factors like smoking and continuous exposure to pollutants, leave deep marks on the arteries and heart function. Over time, the body produces more free radicals, molecules that damage cardiovascular cells. This process, called oxidative stress, accelerates arterial aging and increases the risk of diseases like atherosclerosis, hypertension, and heart failure. Additionally, metabolism slows with age. This makes the body accumulate fat more easily, including on arterial walls. This silent, ongoing process reduces blood vessel elasticity and raises blood pressure, forcing the heart to work harder and harder until it begins to fail. Another important point: with age, the body also loses some of its ability to absorb and utilize essential nutrients for cardiovascular health, such as magnesium, potassium, and natural antioxidants. This creates fertile ground for imbalances that, if left uncorrected, lead to progressive heart weakening. Understanding these changes is the first step to combating their effects. Because while aging is inevitable, heart damage doesn't have to be. There are ways to protect and even partially reverse this process, especially with the help of herbs and natural strategies that support arterial health and circulation. Artery clogging, the silent killer. Many people think arteries get clogged just from dietary fat. But the reality is more complex and more alarming. Arterial clogging, known as atherosclerosis, is the result of a chronic inflammatory process that occurs inside blood vessels over the years. It all starts with microtears in the inner arterial walls, caused by factors like high blood pressure, elevated blood sugar, excess oxidized LDL cholesterol, smoking, and even stress. These tears act as entry points for fat particles, immune cells, and metabolic waste that accumulate there, forming hardened plaques. These plaques narrow the channel where blood should flow freely. Over time, this obstruction grows, reducing oxygen and nutrient supply to the heart and brain. And when one of these plaques ruptures, it can form a clot, leading directly to a heart attack or stroke. But what few people know is that cholesterol itself isn't the villain. The problem lies in inflammation and cholesterol oxidation, caused by poor lifestyle habits. This makes cholesterol sticky and prone to sticking to arterial walls. Moreover, diets high in ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, trans fats, and low in fiber and antioxidants fuel this silent process. Excessive sodium intake, found in most processed foods, also contributes to arterial stiffness and increased blood pressure. Artery clogging is a slow, often symptomless buildup, making it even more dangerous. It can develop for decades without obvious symptoms, until suddenly a serious event occurs. That's why preventing plaque formation is crucial. And as we'll see in the next sections, certain herbs have specific properties that can directly address this process: cleaning, reducing inflammation, and protecting blood vessels. High blood pressure, the silent killer in your home. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't warn, and often goes unnoticed for years. Hypertension is globally known as the silent killer precisely because it's treacherous. According to the World Health Organization, over 1 billion people live with high blood pressure, and half of them don't even know it. The danger lies in its persistence. When blood pressure remains elevated for long periods, it causes deep wear and tear on the heart and arteries. Imagine a water pipe under excessive pressure for too long. It starts to crack, weaken, and burst. The same happens with arteries. High blood pressure forces the heart to pump harder, increasing the risk of heart failure, heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease. Additionally, hypertension accelerates arterial hardening, arteriosclerosis, and impairs blood flow to vital organs. What makes hypertension even more dangerous is the lack of clear symptoms. Many people discover they have high blood pressure only after a serious event, like a stroke or heart attack. And even those on treatment may not have adequate control, either due to medication mismanagement or lack of lifestyle changes. Another concerning factor is chronic stress. The body releases substances like adrenaline and cortisol, which, in excess, continuously raise blood pressure. Poor sleep, constant alertness, and bad eating habits only worsen this condition. But there's good news. Several studies show that certain natural compounds in medicinal herbs can safely and progressively lower blood pressure. And these alternatives, when used with guidance, can enhance conventional treatment results, or even help replace it, always under medical supervision. In the next sections, we'll explore the silent symptoms of high blood pressure, why many treatments fail, and how nature can be a powerful ally in this process. Silent symptoms you should never ignore. Although hypertension and artery clogging often progress without symptoms, the body usually sends small warning signs that, when ignored, can lead to preventable tragedies. The first is chest pain or pressure. Even if fleeting, this sensation may indicate compromised blood flow to the heart. In older adults, this pain isn't always intense. Sometimes it feels like mild discomfort, tightness, or even heartburn, yet it can be a precursor to a heart attack. Another common symptom is excessive fatigue from simple activities. If tasks like climbing stairs, walking short distances, or carrying light weights cause unusual tiredness, it may signal that the heart is working extra hard due to arterial blockages or high blood pressure. Frequent headaches, especially at the back of the neck, are classic signs of poorly controlled hypertension. These episodes may come with dizziness, ringing in the ears, or blurred vision, signs that cerebral blood flow is affected. Tingling, numbness in limbs, or slurred speech are neurological symptoms that should never be ignored. They indicate the brain may be receiving less oxygen than needed, potentially warning of an impending stroke. Other subtle symptoms include irregular heartbeats, swollen ankles, difficulty breathing when lying down, or changes in sleep. Often, these signs appear weeks or months before a major crisis. The problem is that many people normalize these symptoms, attributing them to age, fatigue, or daily stress. And that's where the danger lies. When the body speaks, we must listen. These signals are cries for help. Ignoring them is turning a blind eye to a ticking time bomb. That's why it's essential to stay alert and seek medical advice at the slightest sign of abnormality. And more than that, adopting natural preventive practices, as we'll see in the next sections, can be decisive in preventing these signs from escalating into something irreversible. Why traditional solutions fail the elderly. Millions worldwide take daily medication to control blood pressure and prevent heart disease. Yet, heart attacks and strokes in people over 60 remain alarmingly common. This raises an uncomfortable but necessary question. Why do conventional treatments often fail in the elderly? The answer starts with the aging body itself. As we age, metabolism slows, nutrient absorption becomes less efficient, and the body's response to medication changes. This means the same dose that worked at 40 may be ineffective, or even harmful, at 70. Additionally, many elderly people already live with other chronic conditions like diabetes, osteoporosis, kidney failure, or digestive issues. Simultaneous use of multiple medications can cause unwanted interactions, reducing cardiovascular treatment effectiveness or causing side effects that discourage continued use. Another critical issue is the simplistic view of conventional treatments, controlling numbers, like blood pressure and cholesterol, without addressing the root cause. It's like placing a bucket under a leak without fixing the pipe. Chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and accumulated arterial damage continue progressing silently despite medication. Moreover, there's an emotional and behavioral factor that can't be ignored. Many elderly people feel unmotivated, confused by multiple prescriptions, or simply tired of taking pills. This leads to poor treatment adherence and a false sense that nothing can be done. This is where natural alternatives gain relevance. They offer a complementary and often more sustainable path to strengthening the heart, controlling blood pressure, and improving circulation, not as an immediate replacement for medication but as part of a broader approach that respects the body, age, and individuality of each person. In the next sections, we'll explore this natural world. You'll learn how certain herbs can act where medications fall short, at the root of the problem. The power of medicinal herbs for the heart. Long before modern medicine, ancient cultures used herbs to treat heart and circulation issues. With scientific advances, many of these plants have been studied in labs, and their effects confirmed through clinical evidence. Today, we know some herbs have properties that can relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, improve arterial elasticity, and naturally lower blood pressure. The main difference between herbs and synthetic medications lies in their mode of action. While drugs act immediately and target symptoms, medicinal herbs promote a regulatory and restorative effect over time. They don't force the body but stimulate its own balancing mechanisms. Some herbs have vasodilatory effects, meaning they help open blood vessels, improving flow and reducing resistance the heart faces when pumping blood. Others act as mild diuretics, helping the body eliminate excess sodium and fluids, which contributes to lowering blood pressure. Additionally, many plants contain antioxidants like flavonoids, polyphenol, and natural alkaloids. These compounds neutralize free radicals, molecules that damage cells and accelerate arterial aging. By combating oxidative stress, these herbs help prevent plaque formation and keep vessels clean and flexible. Another advantage of herbs is their potential to modulate the nervous system and reduce stress, a major hypertension trigger. Some help balance cortisol and adrenaline levels, promoting calm and, consequently, relieving cardiovascular strain. It's important to note that these herbs should be used responsibly and, whenever possible, under professional guidance. Even though they're natural, they can interact with medications or may not be suitable for certain health conditions. Herb 1. Fermented black garlic, natural vasodilator. Garlic has long been recognized as a powerful heart ally. But there's an even more potent and gentler version, fermented black garlic. This superfood is created through a controlled fermentation process of regular garlic, which transforms its active compounds and enhances its cardiovascular benefits. During this process, garlic loses its strong odor, develops a sweet taste, and produces powerful antioxidants like S-acetylcysteine. This molecule is partly responsible for its vasodilatory effects, which help relax blood vessels and improve circulation. Studies show black garlic can significantly reduce blood pressure, especially in people with mild to moderate hypertension. It also lowers oxidized LDL cholesterol, which forms arterial plaques, and increases HDL, good cholesterol, promoting a healthy blood balance. Additionally, black garlic has anti-inflammatory and mild anticoagulant effects, helping prevent clots and maintain smooth blood flow. It works gently but continuously, protecting the endothelium, the inner arterial layer, and reducing clogging risks. Another plus is its digestive tolerance. Unlike raw garlic, which can cause heartburn or discomfort, black garlic is well tolerated, even by older adults with sensitive stomachs. How to use? It can be consumed raw, in capsules, or added to meals. The recommended daily dose ranges from 1 to 3 grams, depending on the form and extract concentration. For therapeutic effects, consistent use for at least 6 to 8 weeks is ideal. Common mistake: many think any garlic works. However, raw garlic and black garlic have different chemical profiles. Black garlic isn't just a gourmet food, it's a true natural supplement for cardiovascular health. Herb 2. Hibiscus, nature's antihypertensive. Among all herbs studied by modern science, hibiscus, specifically Hibiscus sabdariffa, stands out as one of the most effective against hypertension. Its effects are so consistent that, in many studies, it compares to conventional blood pressure medications but with fewer side effects. Hibiscus is rich in bioactive compounds like anthocyanins, flavonoids, and organic acids, which directly dilate blood vessels. This reduces resistance to blood flow, easing the heart's workload and promoting a gradual yet effective drop in blood pressure. Beyond vasodilation, hibiscus also has mild diuretic effects, helping the body eliminate excess sodium and fluids, two major hypertension culprits. By reducing blood volume, it contributes to lowering pressure without causing electrolyte imbalances like some pharmaceutical diuretics. Clinical studies show regular hibiscus consumption can reduce systolic blood pressure, the top number, by up to 11 millimeters of mercury, and diastolic, the bottom number, by about 7 millimeters of mercury in mild to moderate hypertension patients after 4 to 6 weeks of continuous use. Hibiscus also helps lower triglycerides and LDL cholesterol while protecting blood vessels from oxidative stress, thanks to its high antioxidant content. How to use? The most common form is tea, prepared with 1 to 2 tablespoons of dried flowers per liter of hot water, steeped for 5 to 10 minutes. Ideally, consume it between meals without added sugar. The optimal dose is 2 to 3 cups daily, consistently and moderately. Important note: hibiscus isn't recommended for pregnant women, those with naturally low blood pressure, or people taking strong diuretics, as it may enhance their effects. When used wisely, hibiscus is a true arterial health ally and can significantly help prevent cardiovascular events. Herb 3. Olive leaf, artery cleanse without effort. The olive tree symbolizes longevity and vitality in many cultures, and its leaves hold one of nature's most potent secrets for heart health. While olive oil is world famous, it's in the leaves that high concentrations of therapeutic compounds with profound cardiovascular effects are found. The primary one is oleuropein, a polyphenol with potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and vasodilatory properties. It acts directly on the endothelium, the inner blood vessel layer, promoting its regeneration, elasticity, and protection against fat and calcium deposits. Clinical studies show olive leaf extract can significantly reduce systolic and diastolic blood pressure, especially when consumed for over 6 weeks. It also helps lower total cholesterol and oxidized LDL while improving insulin sensitivity, a factor that protects against metabolic-related hypertension. Another powerful benefit is its systemic anti-inflammatory action, combating a major trigger of arterial clogging, chronic low-grade inflammation. By neutralizing this process, olive leaf not only prevents new plaque formation but also helps regress existing ones. The plant also has long-range antioxidant effects, protecting heart and brain cells from free radical damage, especially in later life stages. How to use? Olive leaf can be consumed as tea or capsules. For tea, use about 1 tablespoon of dried leaves per cup of water, boil for 5 minutes, and steep for 10 more. The recommended dose is 2 to 3 cups daily, between meals. For capsules, follow the label's dosage, respecting standardized concentrations. Precaution: though well tolerated, olive leaf may enhance the effects of antihypertensive medications. Those already on blood pressure meds should monitor levels frequently and adjust dosages with professional guidance. How to combine the 3 herbs safely and effectively. Individually, fermented black garlic, hibiscus, and olive leaf already offer notable cardiovascular benefits. But when strategically combined, their effects can be even deeper, acting on different body mechanisms simultaneously without overloading it. This synergy works because each herb targets a specific area. Fermented black garlic promotes vasodilation and fights LDL cholesterol oxidation. Hibiscus acts as a mild diuretic and blood pressure regulator. Olive leaf reduces inflammation, improves arterial elasticity, and balances metabolism. For optimal combined effects, avoid consuming all at once in a single dose. Instead, spread them throughout the day to reduce effect overlap and improve active compound absorption. Practical daily usage example. Morning, hibiscus tea to stimulate diuresis and start blood pressure control. Lunch, fermented black garlic in capsule form or added to meals, acting as an antioxidant and vasodilator. Evening, olive leaf tea to help the body relax and protect vessels during sleep. This division respects the body's rhythm and avoids kidney or liver overload. Consistent, moderate use for at least 6 to 8 weeks is key for effects to solidify. 2 important recommendations. If you're already on antihypertensives, hypoglycemics, or anticoagulants, monitor your blood pressure and consult your doctor before starting any natural combination. Avoid excess. These herbs are powerful but should be treated with the same respect as any other treatment. Overuse, even of natural remedies, can cause unwanted effects. When well combined, these 3 plants create a protective shield around your cardiovascular system, acting where medications sometimes fall short, at the root of inflammation, vessel flexibility, and heart strength. In the next section, we'll discuss habits that, if maintained, can cancel out these herbs' benefits, and how to avoid them. What to avoid? 5 habits that cancel the herbs' effects. Investing in the best medicinal herbs is pointless if certain habits silently sabotage their benefits. Unfortunately, many people consume these natural remedies expecting results while maintaining practices that prevent real improvement. Here are the top 5 mistakes that negate heart-healthy herb benefits. High salt, ultra-processed diets. Even with hibiscus or olive leaf, if your diet is loaded with processed foods, cured meats, sodas, and ready-made frozen meals, your vessels remain under daily attack. Excess sodium and preservatives cause fluid retention, raise blood pressure, and impair kidney function, the body's main pressure regulators. Sedentary lifestyle. Herbs help, but the body needs movement for efficient blood circulation. Lack of exercise reduces cardiac capacity, promotes arterial fat buildup, and weakens vessels. Just 30 minutes of light daily walking can enhance herbs' blood pressure control effects. Irregular or insufficient sleep. Poor sleep raises cortisol levels, increasing blood pressure and body-wide inflammation. Even the best herbal tea can't compensate for sleepless nights. The body needs proper rest to regenerate and let natural compounds work effectively. Untreated chronic stress. Constant stress is a powerful trigger for hypertension and arterial clogging. It causes vasoconstriction and accelerates heart rate, even at rest. Calming herbs like hibiscus and olive leaf help, but if the mind stays under constant pressure, their effects are limited. Incorrect or inconsistent herb use. Taking herbs sporadically or in wrong doses prevents them from fulfilling their role. Benefits only appear with disciplined, continuous use. Also, overly concentrated, poorly prepared, or improperly stored teas lose potency. Avoiding these habits doesn't require perfection, just awareness and small, consistent changes. When mistakes are corrected, the body responds faster, and herb results become visible and lasting. How to incorporate these herbs into your daily life. Adding black garlic, hibiscus, and olive leaf to your routine doesn't require major changes or complications. With simple planning and consistency, these herbs can become daily allies in preventing cardiovascular issues, without disrupting your habits or meals' flavors. Morning, start with hibiscus tea. Upon waking, heat water and prepare hibiscus tea with dried flowers. Steep for 5 to 10 minutes and drink warm, on an empty stomach or before breakfast. This activates metabolism, stimulates kidneys, and reduces fluid retention. Avoid sweetening. If needed, add a touch of cinnamon to enhance flavor and boost blood sugar regulation. Lunch, add black garlic to your meal. Black garlic can be eaten plain as a functional appetizer or chopped over salads, rice, veggies, or proteins. Its mildly sweet taste won't overpower dishes. If preferred, use standardized black garlic capsules, following label dosages. Consuming it at lunch improves absorption and minimizes stomach discomfort. Evening, olive leaf tea. At day's end, prepare olive leaf tea with dried leaves. This herb helps the body relax, balances nighttime blood pressure, and supports arterial wall regeneration during sleep. Drink 1 to 2 cups up to 2 hours before bed. For extra calm, combine with chamomile. Extra tip: create a weekly ritual. Pick a day to prepare a heart health kit. Portion herbs for the week, store in airtight jars away from light/humidity, and schedule usage times. This ensures regularity and commitment to your health. Avoid making large tea batches for multiple days, as potency declines with oxidation. Fresh preparation is best. With discipline and simple tweaks, these herbs integrate effortlessly and results appear within weeks. More energy, controlled blood pressure, and peace of mind knowing you're caring for what truly matters. Reaching 60 in good health isn't about luck. It's the result of daily choices, small accumulated care over time. And the good news? It's never too late to start. The human heart has an extraordinary capacity for regeneration when given the right stimuli. In this video, you learned why heart disease risk rises with age, what truly clogs arteries, and how hypertension silently causes irreversible damage. You also discovered 3 powerful herbs, fermented black garlic, hibiscus, and olive leaf, that offer real, science-backed support for cardiovascular health. These herbs aren't miracle promises. They're natural tools, backed by studies, that work when paired with conscious habits. Combining their effects with good practices, balanced eating, movement, quality sleep, and stress management is the safest path to clean arteries, smooth blood flow, and a strong, steady heartbeat. Remember, living longer isn't enough, quality matters. A healthy heart lets you enjoy life with energy, care for family, travel, smile, and be present for what truly counts. If this content resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone who needs these insights, and subscribe to the channel. This helps us bring more health and autonomy to thousands worldwide. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 herbs did you already know? Do you use any daily? Comment below. Your experience could inspire others to start their own transformation.